79 days ago, I locked myself in this exact room right here and decided that I was going to scale my e-commerce brand from 0 to 10K in 75 days. And crazy enough, I did it. I literally did that shit in 79 days from 0. And looking back at it, we actually hit 10K, or we hit 9.2K in sales in just 24 of those days, which is actually crazy. But anyway, it doesn't matter. What does matter though is that I blew and lost every single penny. And I didn't lose the money going out to eat, going to the bar, buying a car. No, I didn't lose it because of that. I lost it because the entire time I was up and down riding waves of profitability and then falling out of profit until eventually on the last 2 or 3 days of my scaling season, I was down like 300 to 600 bucks, something like that. Dude, it was crazy. It's like, dude, what the hell just happened? I literally am looking at my Shopify dashboard and it says $10,000 of total sales, and I literally lost all of it. I didn't make a single fucking profit. I think I was actually operating at negative 10.78% profit margins. Bro, but I was reflecting and I was really thinking about like, why on earth did this shit happen? And now it's clear as day. It's actually the most clear it's ever been. Like, imagine going to the Caribbean, looking in the water and putting your hand in the water. You can see your hand. That's how crystal clear it is. That's exactly where I'm at right now with the reason why I scaled to $10,000 in total sales, but lost all of it. And believe it or not, it is actually, no, it's not even corny. It's really not corny at all. It's actually dead serious. The reason why I scaled to $10,000 in sales but didn't make a single dollar in profit is because my intention was fucked from day one. Here's the thing. I was so new to business, even just 75 days ago, that in my mind, I thought that revenue meant profit. And now here's the thing. I'm not saying that there's no operating costs like fulfillment, ad spend, and whatever the case may be. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, oh yeah, you make $10,000 in revenue, at least like 3,000 of that will be profit, right? Well, here's the thing. I'm an e-commerce. And right now what we're doing is we're drop shipping. So with drop shipping, there's already like this narrative around it, the fact that the margins aren't that good, right? Everyone loves to talk about it. Everyone says it. And like, listen, I'm sure there's people out there who are absolutely crushing it at like freaking, I don't know, like 25, 30, 40, maybe even 50% margins. I don't know if it's possible. I'm sure it is. But here's the thing. I had no margins at all, but I had good numbers on my ads. So that's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, well, wait, what the hell's going on here? Like, I had like 600 add to carts and I made 250 sales. So in my mind, like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of add to carts, I'm getting a lot of sales, but what's wrong? And I can go into the specifics, talk about how, you know, the ads, the cost of fulfillment, maybe even the offer was the problem. And yeah, like I wouldn't doubt that all of those things came into play. But like I said before, it all came down to day one. And day one starts with the intention that I had with this whole 75-day challenge. And that was the fact that I wanted to make 10K in revenue. I kept saying it. Yeah, 10K in revenue, 10K in revenue, 10K in revenue. I truthfully believed that to my core, I truthfully believed that I was going to hit 10K in revenue, and I literally did. It took me 79 days to do it. When in reality, like I was nowhere close to that before, literally nowhere close. So I actually achieved my goal, but the intention of that goal was fucked from day one. It was just revenue. I wasn't specific enough. And what I could have done was say, okay, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should hit 10K in revenue, but at a 30% profit margin, that would have been 3K profit. No, I stopped at 10K revenue. Or I could have just said, I'm going to do 3K in profit. But in all reality, that might not have been as specific as it needed to be either. Because again, what is the revenue? What if it's like 100K rev, but only 3K in profit? Bro, the margins are fucked there. Yes, I do believe that all of this comes down to a skill issue. And truthfully, it is. Like, if you don't make a good profit with whatever business you're doing, it's clearly on you because there's people crushing it at every single level. The beginner, the intermediate, and even the expert level of things. But you have to assess where you're at. And I think that where you're at all starts with what your intention is. I would have progressed that much quicker if I set the intention to do $10,000 in revenue at 30% profit margins to make 3K. But I didn't do that. And that's exactly why I made 10K. I locked myself in my room, this room right here in this exact spot, did all the ads, was doing the copy, built out the website, the hero images, did everything, but still only lost money. I think in total I lost like $168, which in reality, it's not the end of the world. But come on, 10K in sales, bud, give me a break here. The moral of the story is the fact that you need to set your intention correctly from day one. And correct, you might look at it 75 days, 80 days, 120 days from that exact moment and be like, oh yeah, well, I mean, the intention was good, but like obviously I didn't really want that I set my mind to. I didn't truly want that. So my intention was that, yeah, I wanted to be someone who had 10K in revenue on their store. Like I thought that was good. I thought that was cool. Like, yeah, it is. But in all reality, what's not cool is not making a single dime out of that. Like if you're going to put the work in, bro, you might as well get paid. And I think the reason why I didn't get paid is because my intention was too unclear. 10K in revenue, there's a whole second half of that I missed out. And that's the fact that I wanted to at least make 3K in profit. I didn't say that. Now looking forward, that's exactly what I got to say. Okay, I want to do 20K in rev at 25% profit margin, whatever. I don't care what it is, but like whatever it is that I set my mind to next, as long as I truthfully believe in myself and relentlessly work towards that goal, I'm going to achieve that. I just proved that. That's possible. That's real. That's 100% happening. But what you accomplish all depends on the intention that you set from day one. So if you say, I just want to do 20K in revenue, well, what's your profit margin, bro? Don't set yourself on a path just to be disappointed once you achieve that goal because you didn't make it clear enough from day one. That's exactly what I learned. So like, yeah, obviously I needed to learn this lesson in business. It's really not a big deal. It's fine. But the moral of the story is, dude, you have to set your intention clear from day one. If you're a drop shipper, if you're in e-commerce, if you have an agency, I don't care what it is. Literally tell yourself, okay, I want to make X amount of money in revenue. I want to make X amount in profit. Bang. And that's all I know right now. I might know more later. But what I do know is, bro, you got to be clear with what you want because anything is possible. Like I literally set it up on my whiteboard every day. Woke up, went right to the whiteboard. I read it. I will hit 10K in revenue in 75 days. It's like by August 3rd, whatever it was, right? And I literally did that shit in 79 days. Truthfully, I don't think that if I didn't send a deadline, I don't know when I would have hit 10K. Truthfully, I really don't because like there's a certain energy, there's a certain like mindset that you project into the universe because you're clear on what you want. You wrote it down. It's like some quote, I forget what it is. It's like you write down, something, you write down a problem and like half of it's already solved, something like that. I did that. But the problem that I was trying to solve wasn't specific enough because my intention wasn't clear from day one. So set your intention right and then relentlessly work towards what you want to accomplish and make sure you believe in it from day one. My belief was there, proved that, did that shit. But my intention wasn't clear. Lessons learned.